Welcome to Talking Out of the Box podcast, and I am your host, Lamont Fergurson. And welcome. It's Wednesday already. Yeah, and we got a show packed. We always have a show packed of stuff, and it's some good stuff. Like George Carlin stuff. It's a bit that he does about stuff. You go ahead and look it up. But yeah, listen, I'm not gonna take too much of y'all time because we got a let me say a rising uh filmmaker on this day. You know how people, pastors say, on this day we have a, a filmmaker. No, let me stop playing. But yes, we have the Mark Gatling today. He is the director of Snooze, You Lose. It's a romantic comedy. We have a premiere. We're gonna be talking about the premiere and the after party, and there's a lot of things going on with this, and we're gonna see where you're gonna take this thing and shoot it off. We're gonna talk about all that. But right now, we got to start the show. And I don't want to waste none of y'all time. And I can't waste this time because he got some things. He got to continue to sell tickets. Make sure y'all continue to buy some tickets. All right. And also, I'm in there. I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing, but I am in this film. And I'm a very interesting. I have a very interesting character. Let's just say that. All right. Let's go ahead and start it off. Be great on purpose. I always have to start off with my sayings. Be great on purpose. You get what I'm saying? Wait, well, this thing is not. I can see my whole screen. Oh, there it is. I guess I don't know. My screen's not showing full. All right. Bottom line, be great on. There it is. I had to fix the mouse. The mouse was doing its own thing. Sorry about that. But oh shoot, my 1-pack is showing. I used to have a 6-pack, but now it's a one pack. It's a 1 keg. I got to get to crunch the gym. They keep sending me like little notices on my timeline, like I really need to work out. So I guess I gotta go to the gym. That's what my algorithm is saying. But let's get back to it. Be great on purpose. Whatever you do, be great on purpose. Whether you are a janitor, whether you are a car salesman, whether you are an auto mechanic, HVAC person, filmmaker, actor, whatever you're doing, be great on purpose. Don't make being great an accident. You get what I'm saying? Or and also stay connected to God. A lot of people talk about and they worry about their Wi-Fi. They worry about if their Wi-Fi connected to T-Mobile or if their Cox cable got their Wi-Fi and the Wi-Fi is shaky. Always remember, God's connection is never, ever shaky. So stay connected to God. Also, let your faith and lift up your faith to be bigger than you. Lift up your faith and let your faith be bigger than you, because sometimes we have our own reason why. Look, I hope I get the job. I hope I do this, and I hope I do that. And I hope this don't happen. But I got faith. If you're doing a lot of hoping and you're not utilizing your faith muscle, your faith muscle, is that a thing? A faith muscle? Yo, I just created something. Use your faith muscle. And let that be the source of what's going on in your life. And also all I like to say is be ready for what you prayed for. A lot of times we pray for situations that we're not ready for. So you pray for that position at the job. I want to be a supervisor. Now you're in that supervisory position. Now you want to tell nobody what to do. I don't like telling people what to do. It's not telling people what to do. It's doing your job. So if you are a supervisor of some sort, you got to manage what you got to manage. Sometimes you gotta say things to people, make sure they doing their job. Even if they complacent in their job, you gotta be like, hey man, hey little Ray, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. So be ready for what you pray for, because whatever you praying for is coming to you. So if you're praying, a lot of people pray. Some people pray to win the lottery, and let your Utilize your faith muscle and maybe you can win a lottery. I don't know. But however, aside from the lottery, utilize your faith muscle. So let's go on to the current events. Current events. Let me swipe over here. I have my list of current events that I want to talk about. Just a few things. Got to address the elephant in the room, and the elephant in the room is the Charlie Kirk situation. And I'm gonna say this: although he has done a whole lot of wrong, nobody deserved to die. Period. End of story. I don't care if you're on the left wing, right wing, independent, Green Tea Party, whatever. No one deserves to die. All right, we're gonna say that. And at the same time, we shall not continue to lift up people who have, let's say, made racist comments about people, just being a bigot at times. We can't lift those people up. I don't care how good some people think these people are. Or listen, like I said, I don't think no one deserved to die. Period. End of story. But at the same time, we have to recognize the real situation. There was a pastor, I can't remember his name. He had made a comment that you lived a life. I'm just paraphrasing right now. He lived a particular, let me put it like this. He lived a life in such that he wasn't in debates to debate a specific issue. Meaning, like, we're gonna have a debate about tax increase. We're gonna have a debate about the homeless rate, or we're gonna have a debate about job loss or whatever. That's fine. But when you get on a platform and you talk about saying black women don't have the brain power, or if you get on the plane and you see a black person as a pilot, whether it's a female or a male, that you hope they're qualified, the airline's not going to hire people that's not qualified. I don't care what color you are. They're not going to hire someone that's not qualified. And for you to say, let's say Dr. King doesn't deserve a holiday and stuff like this, I don't think we should honor people in that light in which it happened. I mean, they went across the board, wanted the NFL to celebrate it, all this. And my thing is this: when it comes to the NFL, when they wanted to uplift this guy. And before I even get to that part, this is where what his wife did is an amazing thing. She actually forgave the person that killed her husband. That is a person of integrity, a person that really genuinely cares about people, because something like that, of that magnitude, to someone took away her husband, and she did what she did by turning the other cheek, something that Dr. Martin Luther King talked about. She turned the other cheek and she said, I forgive you. She said, I forgive you. She forgave the person that killed her husband. That's powerful. As far as the NFL uplifting this guy, where was all of this when Kaepernick kneeled for Black Lives Matter? Where was all that energy when that happened? What happened to Kaepernick? He actually got blackballed in the NFL because he wanted better for his people. He didn't speak hate. He didn't speak prejudice and none of that. And NFL did not want to do anything to do with Kaepernick. He couldn't even get fourth string on any team. Even a team at the bottom. He couldn't even get that. And this man kneeled for Black Lives Matter. And for people that don't understand Black Lives Matter, it's not that he's kneeling that we need to get away with crime. No, he's kneeling so that if there's a crime committed across the board, each side of the border, black or white, if you commit a crime as a white person, you kill somebody and you go to jail for life, he needs the same. But if this person commits a crime, he gets 5 years. Whether it's like, let's say if he's dealing drugs, he gets 5 years on this hand. But on this hand, because he's black, he's dealing drugs, he get 20 years. That's not equal. That's not equal. That's what he stood for. That's what Black Lives Matter mean. And moving forward, the return of Jimmy Kimmel. This man made a statement that got him put off the air. FCC, they got in there and they pulled him because of the principle of the United States did not like the way he was talking. That's violation of one of our amendments. We not gonna, you know what amendment that is. That's, the freedom of speech, but they violated that. But guess what? We welcome back Jimmy Kimmel. I appreciate comedians and talk show hosts that have the ability to be able to be in front of millions of people, to be able to speak what they're saying, speak their mind about a particular issue, of course, in a classy way. And he did let people know when he did a show last night that he didn't do it with malicious intent. He wasn't talking bad about the loss of life, because no one wants anybody to die for any reason. So we welcome you back, Jimmy Kimmel. And moving forward, the principal of our United States recently, probably like maybe a couple of months ago, had an executive order that's allowing teachers to physically discipline students. What you mean to tell me they're going to try to bring out the paddle and physically discipline your kid? Nah, that's not going to work anymore. That worked back when I was coming up, when the principal had the little square box, and if you were bad, you step in a box and got the paddle, whap. But now people work a little bit different. There's just these called abuse and abusive power and all this other extra stuff. And the principal of the United States actually signed that bill. That's kind of crazy. But that's my soapbox for right now. I'm going to move on to the next subject. I'm going to do my NFL picks before I get to my Ferg 5, okay? So my NFL picks, the last time I did the NFL picks, I did the whole lineup, which took a long time. And I was off by maybe 3 games for the whole, I think, well, maybe 4 or something like that. I would have to bring up my stat sheet. But we're going to go with a new stat sheet because I've modified. So moving forward, family, I am only going to pick the Sunday night game and the Monday night game. So those will be my picks, just so we can move expeditiously. Get the chains off the doors, Sam's. Get the chains off the doors. Ooh, I don't know what this was. Oh, that's I'm not going to entertain that. But okay, so Sunday night football. Big up to my Detroit Lions. Big up. I mean, they did the doggone thing. They handled the Ravens. I was nervous about that game going in. I'm just being honest about my team. I know my team. I know my team plays, and we play aggressive sometimes. Sometimes we play like we played when we played Green Bay. But it seemed like the new coordinators are on track. Morton and Shepard, they on track right now. I think they're clicking, and they're clicking early. I'm glad they're clicking early and they're clicking now, because it is time. The time is now. We blew the doors off the Bears. Pause. And then we turned around, was able to beat the Ravens on a Monday night at their crib. We sacked him. Sacked not just him. You know what we're talking about. Lamar Jackson. Seven times. I'm gonna say it proper. We sacked Lamar Jackson 7 times. No, we sacked him 7 times. Pause. Gotta say that nowadays. Everything's you gotta watch what you say. 7 times. And we contained Derrick Henry for 50 yards. That man got so mad he slammed his helmet. When he fumbled the ball, he fumbled sitting down. He couldn't even sit down right. He slammed the helmet down. Look at the clip one day when you get a chance. He slammed the helmet after he got the little fumble. We caused the fumble. Hutchinson caused the fumble. And he got to the bench. He slammed the helmet. And then he tried to sit down. He fumbled sitting down. That man bad. That man. If he could fumble the ball and fumble sitting down, man, you did not need to get in the game. But however, shout out to my Detroit Lions. We sitting at 2-1, and we going into the Cleveland game. I can't pick that one because that's not a Monday night game or a Sunday night game. So I'm gonna stay away from that. Although you probably know who I'm gonna pick. However, the Sunday night game. The Packers versus the Cowboys. Micah Parsons gets a chance to go back home and play where he just got traded from, back in Dallas. And this man is ready. Like he gave us a problem when we played him on that first game. So my pick for this one. Typically, I will pick Cowboys at home. Because Jerry Jones, he make people pick up flags. He'll throw the flag down. He did that to us before. He threw the flag down. He called them and said, "Hey man, y'all got to pick that flag up. Pick that flag up." But typically, I would normally go with the Cowboys. I think because this is a revenge game for Green Bay because they just lost to Cleveland, and Michael Parsons, he gets to lay his hands on his former teammates. Pause. No Diddy. He gets to lay his hands on his former teammates, and he gets to do the doggone thing in Dallas. I think it's not gonna be a shootout. It's gonna be a tight game, and I think it's gonna come in within 7 points. I'm gonna go with the Dallas Cowboys. All right, now the Monday night game. You got the Jets, the Dolphins. Both teams has 0 wins. Jets 0-3. Dolphins 0-3. 0-3 on both sides of the table. You got Aaron Glenn, the head coach of the Jets, looking for his first win. Dolphins, they're looking for their first win. Although the Dolphins are at home, I think the Jets, Aaron Glenn doing a good job. He was a coordinator for Detroit Lions, and he did a magnificent job on the defense in that line, that spectrum. But they're looking for their first win, and Dolphins is not Tua is not doing Tua good. He's not doing Tua good. So I'm going to go with the Jets on this one. This one's going to be a low scoring game because both teams are really not that good, and I think the Jets probably gonna win by 3. That's just my pick. So right now we got Green Bay and the Jets, and the final game for Monday night is the Bengals versus the Broncos. Joe Burrow, I think he's out. If I'm correct, I think he's out. And Broncos, they have 1-2. They're at home. I'm gonna give this to the Broncos. It's gonna be a close game again here. I think this one's gonna come within 7. There you have Packers, Jets. What did I say? Oh, Broncos. Packers, Jets, Broncos. So next week we'll see how well I did. All right, let's move on to the Ferg 5. And next coming up is Mark Gatling. And we got a lot to talk about. All right. So the Ferg 5. I reviewed was that Beauty in Black? Beauty in Black. I'm gonna have to say this. Tyler Perry, as a writer director, Mark Gatling can attest to this as well. You're doing a phenomenal job by you had this huge studio, you laid the ground for for playwrights, you have laid the ground to own your own studio. You had the studio on what do you want to call it? A Warfield or whatever. What do you call it? The Union. You know what I'm talking about. I'm lost for words right now. Bottom line is, you have this huge studio, and everybody, they got their own little. You dedicated the each studio for all our top tier actors and actresses, right? You named them, the legends. You named the studios. You did all. You're doing a fantastic job. You reach back and you pull people in that's not working anymore. You pull out legendary actors and actresses that Hollywood has said, we're done with you. You pull them on in. And you see any controversy, you pull those people in. You know, any YouTube sensations, you bring them in. You're doing a good job. But however, I have to rate the movie. I can't rate the whole thing. I can't. I mean, your whole what you're doing. I can't. If I had to rate that, I'd give it a Ferg 5 because you're doing some magnificent things, right? You're employing people. You just doing a lot. Confederate. That's what I was looking for. You built your studio on a Confederate, on Confederate land. It was a Confederate airfield or whatever. You did a great job, but Beauty in Black is not it. It's not it. It's not it. To me, there's a lane for everything, but it's like, to me, it's like the dialogue is dry. It's like, what you doing? No, what you doing? You going to the store? No. Are you going to the store? Yes, I'm going to the store. What you gonna get at the store? Well, I'm gonna get at the store. It's this dry dialogue. And then they're cussing for no reason. Like, it don't. And then, you know, the content is not there. I mean, people watch it because it's, and the reason why I'm gonna give you a 5 overall, far as who you are, because you have a lane. No matter what you put out, people will watch, and people are watching Beauty in Black, and it's trash to me. That's just me. And for Ferg, I've watched quite a few episodes, you know, because I am married, and the missus she likes the Beauty in Black. So I can't give it a Ferg 5. I'm gonna give it a Ferg 1. It gets a Ferg 1. That's it. A content, originality, all of it is trash. I'm sorry. But I'll still write for you. If you're looking for writers and the up and coming directors, I'm not quite sure myself or Mark will work for you. But we're not gonna do the oil thing. No Diddy. You understand what I'm saying? But that's it. Beauty in Black. It didn't get a 5. It didn't get the Ferg 5. It gets a Ferg 1. So the next movie I will review for next week, the next series, I said the Black Cat, the new Black Rabbit. Black Rabbit is supposed to be something like Ozark, and I loved Ozark. That series from back, you know, a little while back. I'll definitely give that a Ferg 5. But we got more to come after this commercial break. We're gonna be talking to Mark Gatling, the director, actor, writer, producer, and realtor. He'll be with us after this commercial break.
Yo, 1 2 1 2 in a place to be. What's happening, people? What I miss? With that being said, man, I go by the name of Mike Dice, Beats by Bro. Yeah, what up? Okay. Peace. Okay. With that, y'all, check it out. What's up? Huh? I don't know.
All right. What's happening? We're back.
All right.
I got Mark Gatling here, y'all. Like, I told y'all I told y'all I was gonna have Mark Gatling. I see and hear some people saying ain't we gonna have him on. He is here. He is here in the place. I'm gonna move your mic up there. No diddy. Pause. All right. So this is the director of Snooze You Lose.
Snooze You Lose.
And it's a romantic comedy, a very funny comedy. I'm gonna tell you, look, I enjoy my role.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting role. I'm not gonna tell y'all.
Please don't.
I'm not gonna tell you.
He was funny though.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, it's wild. And so tell everybody that who don't know you who you are. Who is Mark Gatling?
Cool. Well, I'm Mark Gatling. Just a kid from Portsmouth, Portsmouth, Virginia. I'm a real estate agent as well. I work for the Keller Williams building, company, excuse me, out here in the Chesapeake area. So been doing that now about 9 years. Filmmaker. This is my first film, but I've been in a lot of projects, and did a lot of stage plays from my past, from to teenage years to my adult years. Went to film school for a minute, then acting school. So now I just jumped out and do my own thing. But I'm here and trying to build a 757 up even more than what it is now.
Man, and let me tell you, like, for you to from what I just saw, from the stuff that I seen, you're doing a great job, man. Like, for your first project, because sometimes some first projects are janky. I mean, that's just what it is.
That's what it is, yeah.
Because you learn it. It's not you doing it on purpose. Now, if it's like the third, fourth, fifth one and still looking janky, man, then you need to maybe not, or that shit might just be your little scheme. It might be your thing, but it looks good.
Man, I appreciate it.
And so tell people about Snooze You Lose.
Okay. Well, yeah. So Snooze You Lose is a romantic comedy. It's about the lead woman is a hardworking woman, of course. Then a lead man, he's a hardworking man. He's a realtor, by the way. And so they are very busy, and their colleagues try to get them out to do more besides just work. And so they end up meeting. They started talking to each other and fell for each other in a short amount of time, but didn't switch phone numbers. And so now they're on a hunt to try to find each other. So the male lead is trying to find her, going through obstacles, and the female lead is going through obstacles trying to find him. So, but overall, it is hilarious. It's a rom-com, and so and I like to do clean material, and so I don't have profanity in this film.
Beauty Black. Excuse me.
Yeah, I like to do clean, and because you can still say what you need to say without using profanity, for every other word,
Right.
So and the movie itself, like I was just telling Ferg, I was like, I had to stop watching. I saw it. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna watch it no more. because it's actually good. Not to just say because I actually wrote it myself, but it's actually a great storyline. And so, and it's not your average storyline either. So don't think, oh, I seen them all. No, you haven't.
Yeah, so, told you. I'm sorry, go ahead and finish.
No, go ahead.
So, like when I was talking about Tyler Perry, we got upcoming writers. We can help you write. We can help you direct. Right. Like, you don't have to direct, produce everything. You got money. Like, I just want him to he could actually create like something that rivals Marvel. Like he can have his own Tyler Perry universe. Like, there's really creators that can help him with that. But we're not talking about you, Tyler. No. I'm disgusted with you. But however, you can call me at if you need somebody to work for you that writing that, I can act too. So I had thought, okay, so what made you go with the switching of the numbers? Because actually that's an old school thing, because now a lot of people just follow me and I follow you, and then we exchange after we follow each other. What made you think about, let me just go old school? I just didn't get the number.
Yeah, I when I was writing that part, I thought about, me and my cousin was just up there. We was talking about gas prices, right? We was like, man, gas ain't gonna never go there, right? And so when we was talking about that, and I said, we was talking about cell phones too. And I was like, man, cell phones just took that part of your brain away to remember numbers.
I don't know numbers. I don't even know my number. I can't, because you say call your mom right now. If I can't push the button, I
don't know it.
I don't know. You know how many numbers we remembered
back then, man? All of them.
I still remember my childhood phone number. 313-836-2743.
Man, now it's 398-9222.
Look at that. And I hadn't called that number in years, and I still remember it.
Yeah.
That's so you went with the old school, which is great. Right. Now I want to take you down this path, like far as your talent wise, far as I know you got a lot of creative things that you want to do.
Right.
There's so many stories that we need to be told out there. What made you go with the rom-com? And there's nothing wrong with it. I just want to know, why did you choose that genre?
I can straight up tell you, that's what my favorite actors, Eddie Murphy, the Wayans brothers, Martin Lawrence. I grew up with all of them, right?
Right. So
I was like, okay, Coming to America is my favorite. That's a classic.
Yes,
right.
Yeah.
That's a rom-com,
right? Yeah. Right. Before I even got the title.
Right. And so the Wayans brothers, I'm gonna get you, sucker. Classic, right? Man, it wasn't a rom-com, but it was more of action, but it was all the comedy.
The comedy that was
in this action film, and then just about Martin is just about everything. His whole show is like, I could probably repeat all his episodes.
Right.
So I thought about all that, and I was like, I want to actually make something. Oh, and then here's another one I had in mind. See if people remember this one from 1985, The Last Dragon.
The Last Dragon. Bruce Leroy.
Shown up. Yeah. And so, and that was it was action,
right.
But it was a romantic at the same time. He was going after the girl, and he was nervous at first. Then he was fighting for the girl,
right.
And so I was like, I'm gonna do my own rom-com.
Hey, listen, you want to do it? Creative. Hey, all right. Can we take a look at the trailer? Can you pull the trailer up? Let me see if we can catch the trailer. If not, we're gonna keep moving.
Okay.
Yeah. So there it is. Here we got the trailer, y'all. Peep this.
Christina told me that her boyfriend has a cousin named Tracy, right?
Lisa. Anthony.
Tracy is a model. She's a very attractive model.
Well, I'm so sorry. I got a lot going on, okay? I got to get these contracts submitted by this weekend.
Alicia.
But you need to enjoy your life. You act like you're 70.
Tasha.
Is anybody jumping in your DMs?
Terrence.
So I decided to come by and bring you something special.
Wow. You remembered. How thoughtful.
Oh, I like what I see here, Mr. Anthony.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that, but call me Anthony.
Okay. Anthony.
I know. We've had such a good conversation, haven't we?
Tracy. Really? Quincy.
Oh. So right now, I mean, I'm kind of like in between jobs, you know. Between jobs, you know.
My name is Anthony, by the way.
Alicia.
Alicia.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Meet you
You
too.
too.
And not missing the opportunity.
I did meet somebody else at the bar.
Oh, I'm listening.
You didn't get a number, or you didn't seal the deal? You ought to be ashamed of yourself, black man.
Don't tell me he's married. He got 10, 11 kids.
No, we didn't even exchange numbers.
Oh, bro, have y'all ever let a woman get away with accident?
Oh, nope, not me. Hook up and sing them every time, baby. Yeah, don't play.
Are we working with any relatives in the area? Any tall, dark, and handsome? Goes by the name of Anthony, perhaps?
Girl, that's real specific.
And taking chances. Snooze, you lose. Nice.
Nice. Man, look, not only you produced it, you wrote it, you directed it.
Yeah.
You in it.
Yeah.
And you did a voiceover.
Yeah.
And you was a location person. This is what we do when we at grassroots.
Right.
So man, and it's an amazing cast.
Man, one thing about this, man, I had so much fun with everybody. Won't no set drama, won't no nothing.
Yeah,
Dude,
y'all don't
this
understand.
cast was amazing. It was I was almost like, yo, let's just do a whole nother movie, same cast.
And that's a good feeling.
Yeah.
That's because I had Adelaide up here before, and we were talking about drama on set and working with different the different let me be nice, the different behaviors.
There you
go. The different behaviors on set.
Right.
But you had a great mesh of individuals, like on all levels.
Right.
Now, how did you pick those? Did you do a whole audition or?
No, I didn't audition anybody. I didn't audition anybody. And I tell that story to like my colleagues at the office. It was like, Mark, it was like, I want to audition for your next one. I'm like, okay, cool. It was like, when you host auditions for this one? I said, I didn't.
I didn't.
And so how I met everybody, basically, like, you know, through other projects, you know, then stage plays. And I was seeing, of course, you know, you have your eye on certain ones. I'm like, that person act. This person act. Oh, she real good. You know, and then one actress that's in there, I didn't know her, and then my sister called me. My sister was actually stage hands for another play. And
I think I know which character that was.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spoil it.
Right. That's why I ain't gonna spoil it.
Yeah.
She was
But
stage
she's
hands for
good.
another play, right?
Yeah.
And my sister literally called me after the first, like during the what was it? The intermission. She was like, "Bro, you need to get here." I was like, "What are you talking about?" She was like, "It's this girl that's acting on stage," and she was playing this character that I actually performed that same play twice, right? And she was like, "Yeah, she's really good. I mean, you really need to see her. She might can be a part of one of your projects one day." And I was like, "Nah." She was like, "Yeah, you need to come." I was like, "I ain't worried. I ain't going out there. I ain't gonna do it." She called me back. She was like, "You coming?" I said, "Yeah, I'm coming." And I went there and I saw her, and I was like, "Yeah." I went to her right after the show. I said, "Hey, I got a part for you."
Hey, but people have to understand that sometimes that works.
Yeah.
Because the audition process is a good process to go through as a director, especially when you just getting started, just to see who's out there, stuff like that.
Right.
But in the grand scheme of things, you have a vision for what your project is, and you are already in the field of people tech. People are you have a vision, and so you know what that talent level is. So you can call them like, yo, I got a part for you. And
that's what I did with you.
Yeah, he did. He was like, hey, bro, listen, listen, you was silly little, like, y'all know what I'm saying. You was silly me. Now I want you to do this little silly little. No, I loved it. It's a great, I mean, and I like your directing process. You have what you want to say, and you also allow the actors, okay, you can work a little, add this and this, but this right here has to be said.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
And you don't lose the integrity of your work.
Correct.
I know eventually you probably gonna have that project. Like, look, y'all gotta get this word for word.
Word for word, yeah.
Because like Terrence Alfred Anderson, that's how he is. It's word for word. It's not it's the listen. And he's a phenomenal director.
I met him a few times.
But there's no wrong way of directing. Some people give you the roadmap. Okay, this is the idea. What I want to do in the scene. This is where we go. So ultimately, where do you want to go as a director? Where do you want to continue to do rom-coms? Is that going to be your lane, or are you going to try this, and say, okay, this is going to work better from now on?
Oh man, well. To be honest with you, I mean, so for everybody to know what's up and coming,
it is.
I have 5 completed projects already, and there's only one extra rom-com. So I threw another rom-com in there. I have a suspense. I have the drama, of course. I have a dramedy.
Okay.
And so I'm trying my hand out. And so what I did a suspense one, which I'm gonna actually start shooting that one in the springtime. So I did a short film version of that. Issa was shot it shout out to Issa Bowden.
I know that dude. So he was a little kid, little Yankee.
Yeah.
And now he's a tall Yankee. big shout out to Bowden.
Yeah. So this was a suspense one. And still clean.
It's still
clean. No profanity.
Tyler, you need to branch off, brother. But go ahead.
And so the whole project is actually complete now, but I wanted to see how it will come out. So I hit him up and I was like, hey man, go ahead and I'm gonna send you the script. It's just a short film. I want to see how it turned out. And we shot it, and I let people see it. They were like, yo, when you gonna finish this? I was like, I'm gonna get to it in the spring.
Right. There you go.
And so I might throw it into some film festivals because it's short, some short film festivals, stuff like that. But the actual feature of it is gonna be
just let you know. You just did a plug. The Virginia Black Film Festival is coming up in February of next year. So guess what? You should submit your project. The feature, actually, if you snooze and lose, if you would like for that to be in it, submit it for that. And if you do, well, you already got the short, so that's 2 submissions for you. And also, I'm on the inside track of the Virginia Black Film Festival, so I'm one of the spokespeople. Hey, how y'all doing? But no, it's good to have a variety.
Yep. I got a variety, and so I was talking to another friend of mine who's actually in it as well, and me and her was talking. And I was like, I'm gonna put these projects out first before I try a series, because I have a series that I'm right now. I'm picking at it right now. I wrote a couple episodes that I'm still going back doing revisions, but I ain't gonna just throw that out there just to say, yeah, I do a series too. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna do that just yet.
I mean, theoretically you could, you know what I mean? It's just all about your time. Like now, so now the next step is what we at with time. We got 15 minutes.
Okay.
The next step. What do you want Snooze you lose? What do you want that to land? Do you want to land that Peacock? Do you want Tubi or whatever platform, or you want to keep doing premieres until you generate enough money to shoot the other stuff?
You know, I want it to be on a big platform. I don't just want to throw it anywhere, just say I got a movie, you know. So I want to actually be on a top platform like a Peacock or a Prime or something like that. But until that happens, you know, I've talked to a couple of people already.
Was it Brian Thompson? You talking?
Yeah, I talked to him too.
Shout out to Brian.
Brian,
shout out to Brian. We know a lot of people up here.
Yeah. Matter of fact, me and Brian was actually talking this past Saturday. We had a good conversation. Yeah. So I know it's definitely going somewhere.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna tell you, I was in Blowback. I was in a lot of movies with Brian, and everything he touched, it goes somewhere.
Yeah, he's we definitely gonna finish something.
And Butch Mayer, everything he touches goes somewhere too. So
right.
And
so he was shout out to Brian. Me and him had a great conversation. But for the remainder of the year, I'm want to show it other places, you know, so it can land and so other people can see it. Not just Virginia. I'm actually talking to people in different other states too.
Okay.
And so I wanna tour it, you know, just for a little bit, you know, show it here, show it there, show it here, show it there, you know, and then once I'm done with that, then submit it to a film festival and stuff like that. And then once that's done, all right, let's go ahead and stream it.
Okay.
And so
so you kind of build a name for itself. So once it hits, because you know, as you know, once you garner a name for the project, it makes the views better,
right?
Because we get paid off of the views. So continue to watch movies like Mother's Day that I shot like 5 years ago. Okay, please continue so I can get something. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So so you got that. This time just we going by fast. So you have that. So do you plan to audition the next time, or you guys continue to go the path that you're just gonna select people?
You know, I'm gonna audition again because I want to have different faces, and I know it's a lot of people out here that are skilled as well. They just need an opportunity. And so this time what I'm going to do in October, I don't have a date yet, but I'll let you know so you could let your viewers know.
Absolutely.
October, we're doing a big casting call. So
October.
I have, like I told you, I have my 5 projects that I'm going to go ahead and cast for. Then there's other filmmakers that's gonna be on the. I'm gonna have to
hop on that too.
Come on. It's about 4 of us.
Okay, that's smart.
And everybody, you know, that are filmmakers, we're doing this casting call, and so we're getting some information together. And in October, we're gonna do that casting call, bring everybody out, and just start having auditions and stuff like that for upcoming projects.
Okay, now tell everybody where they can see the premiere of Snooze You Lose.
Snooze You Lose is going to be at Cinemark Movies at Chesapeake Square, right off of Boston Boulevard. You know, it is going to be Saturday, September 27th at 6:30. The movie started at 6:30. The red carpet is going to be at 5:30. So you want to come on out and take a picture on the red carpet, you know, we know it's a grown and sexy thing, so dress to impress. Your boy gonna be out there fly, you know.
Had a couple of days to get my outfit.
There you go. And then the after party. Oh, you don't want to miss the after party. The after party is gonna be at Venue 757 in Portsmouth off of George Washington Highway. Start at 9:00. I'm gonna have performances there. Food there. It's could be of course the red carpets could be there too with the backdrop and everything. I had what they call it, I don't know the name of the 360 camera.
The 360.
That 360 joint.
Yeah, so y'all can stand and y'all can see my 1-pack. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully I'll get my 6-pack going by that day. I got my outfit I ordered from Timo, so I hope I get it. No, I ordered from Wish. Do anybody still order from Wish? Because you never get
You wish you had it.
You wish you could get it. You wish you can get it. And then before we're going out of time, you have all of the grassroots directors, actors, producers, writers, all of the above. We have a 9 to 5. But your job is really not a 9 to 5. It's, hey, I'm interested and you're gonna be there. So, right. So tell people what is your bread and butter, how they can catch you with. Yeah.
Well, I am a local real estate agent. And so you can go on my Facebook at Mark Gatling or my Instagram at Mark_Gatling21. I help buyers and sellers, you know, investors. I work with renters as well, you know. So I want to be able to continue to do that even through film. You know, I'm never letting real estate go. I'm gonna always be there, you know, because that is something I actually like to do. You know, I like to help people and to help people find homes for their families. It's like some people do it as a, don't get me wrong, some people do it as a regular 9 to 5 job, but I like to do it and keep that rapport I built with those families for forever.
That's good.
I just came from a cookout from a client that I sold him a house 5 years ago.
Wow.
He called me up, Mark, we cooking out, you coming? I said, absolutely.
Absolutely. We coming through. Absolutely.
So I'm never gonna stop doing that. You know, even if I had to build my own team one day, you know, and film take off and I have a team. Right. You know, and I'm still gonna continue doing that because that is something I really love to do. So I always said business and film is my two things I wanted to get involved with.
There you go. There you go. And once again, there's quite a few things going on. You got Snooze You Lose coming this Saturday, September 27th at the Cinemark. Well, there it is right there at Chesapeake Square.
There it is.
You got that. Then you got my show, Midweek Comedy Relief, October 8th at the Family Fun Experience Theater. And there it is right there. There I am. There I is right there. What happened? It said Ferg Body, Mr. Body. Oh. So listen, when you look at this flyer, you have to understand. When you get there, you will understand. Because it threw me for a loop because I forgot about it. Listen, we did this show a couple months ago and it went great. It's a stand-up comedy show mixed with a murder mystery. Man, and it's great. Of course, I am your host, the comedian, Mr. Body's going to be there. Rob Rival, I've known him for many years. He's man, this dude is hilarious. And my sister in comedy, I know her for many years, Donna Lewis. She works at NASA. Yeah, she works at NASA. And man, when you come out, wait, no daddy pause. When you come to the show, all right, it's a family fun show, family friendly. You can bring anybody. You can bring your 5-year-old. You can bring your great grandma. Everybody's gonna have fun. It's a great night of fun. Tim Ritter is doing a great thing at that theater, and we partner to do another show. So like I said, don't forget to come out to midweek comedy relief at the Family Fun Experience Theater, October 8th. Podcast in the Park. All those podcasters. That's right. It's going to be at the Chesapeake Park, and that's the SKST family. That's all of us. All of us that we do podcasts within this building here. Okay. It's SKST family. It's the SKST family. I don't know how I can thank Cammie for what she's doing here. She is allowing us to come into a space where we can create memories and stuff like that. We have this variety show. Of course, you got our show, Talking Out the Box comedy show, Talking Out the Box podcast. I'm about to do a Talking Out the Box comedy show. I just thought about that.
Yeah.
So we got that. We got Art Can Fix It. You got Cammie. She has her show, You got the Plushville. You got a whole. I mean, you got a whole plethora of artists that we variety, and we all across the board. You know, we on the radio, we on podcasts, we doing our thing.
Nice.
And last but not least, the show that your sister is playing in.
Right.
She is doing a fantastic job, Tam. Tam is doing a doggone good job. Until Death Do Us Part.
I'll be right there, front row.
Okay. Now I forgot to send you guys. I must have sent you guys the wrong flyer there. I do apologize. It's no longer September 27th. It is. You can keep that up. You can keep the flyer up so they can see it. But it's Until Death Do Us Part. It's the stage play. You can drop it so people won't get confused. Appreciate that, Art. You are the man. Yep. You can get rid of it now. Thank you. No, Art, you can drop the fly. Oh, yeah. So Until Death Do Us Part, I just want y'all to see the images. November 1st. It was going to be the 27th, but I moved it so we can put some more season on that thing.
There you go.
And the cast is.
Yeah, you got an all-star cast too.
Yeah, it's slamming. And that same show is going to be at the Family of Fun Experience Theater, November 1st. Tickets are $20 in advance, $25 at the door. $25 at the door. And at the podcast and the park event, when that event go down, if you show up, I might give you a discount.
Uh-oh.
So if you show up that day, you're gonna get a discount, all right? Nice. So hopefully we won't get rained out because they did say it's gonna be about 40th. I hate when you do the odd number. 43% chance of rain.
43.
Can I just say 40 or 50? 40 or 50. Like I don't like. I'm good with numbers sometimes because I wasn't good at math. But why 43%? Like where the other 3% gonna happen? Is that gonna happen in the morning and then the rest of percent? The 3% chance is gonna be in the morning and then the rest in the afternoon. How does that work?
You know that's how the fiends ass is. 17 cents.
17 cents.
That's all I need. 17 cents.
That's all I need. So Until Death Do Us Part, like I said, is a stage play. I wrote that a while ago. Add some more seasoning to it. So it's gonna be November 1st at the Family Fun Experience Theater. Tickets are $20 in advance, $25 at the door. And the story is based on autism and relationships. Autism and relationship. So if you're a sponsor of autism, please hit me up. Hit SKST up and let me know what's going on, and then we can connect so we can so the families that's dealing with autism, they can come out and check it out. And you're the principal of the United States. Did you hear what he said about Tylenol? He couldn't even pronounce the thing about Tylenol and said autism is fine in Tylenol. Some crazy that Tylenol caused autism. This guy.
Oh my goodness.
Woo. So last but not least, so what platform can you be found on?
Yes, I could be found on Instagram at Mark_Gatling21. Facebook, just like Mark Gatling in. I don't have a TikTok yet. I got to learn how to do that, but I got to catch up. Do the TikTok thing, Oh, but tickets, how to get tickets for Snooze You Lose. You can go to Eventbrite, Snooze You Lose a movie. You can get tickets that way. Or I have physical tickets. You can contact me. Also, you can contact me on Facebook or Instagram and ask about tickets. I had a few people reach out to me already, and I met up with them, gave them tickets. So if you want to do it that way, you can, or you can go on Eventbrite and select Snooze You Lose a movie.
All right, there you have it. Mark Gallant. I'm Lamont Fergurson, your host of the Talking Out the Box Cop podcast. I couldn't even say that. You guys have a good night. God bless. Peace.